Hey, good morning and happy Tuesday, Tigers. It is a Tuesday. I know it's not Wednesday, and Winnie's here on a Tuesday instead of a Winnie Wednesday, but I have a principal's meeting tomorrow, so I won't be here, so I decided to bring Winnie today on a Tuesday. So it's always great to have Winnie here any day of the week. Right, Winnie?
Yes, it is.
All right. So let's hear. There's a lot going on this week, but don't forget that we have our student council. That's a blow pop, Winnie. Blow pop sale. They're $1, and then you'll get to give it to. You can either give it to yourself or you give it to somebody else, and they'll get delivered to your friends later on today. So we're selling those. I bet you want to lick that, don't you? Good thing it's in the wrapper. Dogs can't have lollipops.
No, they cannot.
Dogs cannot have lollipops.
No, keep going.
But all the money goes towards a scholarship for a high school senior. Someone's graduating high school. It's going to college next year. So it helps to pay for college. It just helps a little bit, but every little bit helps. This is also Random Acts of Kindness Week, which goes with the blow pops because it's nice to get something and not realize you're going to get something. I got, and this happened last week, not this week, but I got 2 notes from students. One from Miss Polson's class and one was from Addie, one was from Sarah. But just nice notes last week. Just random notes. They were in my box or they handed them to me. It was just very nice. It made me feel really appreciated. Okay? They said nice things about me in their notes. And it was just the fact that they thought about me, not because I said, hey, everyone write me a note. I didn't say that. But they just thought of me and they said, you know what? I'm going to write Mr. Cook a note. Now, I don't want 800 notes now, Tigers. But it's those random acts of kindness. That's what makes people feel better sometimes. So don't forget about that this week. Here's our quote for today for Random Acts of Kindness Week. If you see someone without a smile, give them yours. If you see someone without a smile, give them yours. And that's by Dolly Parton. So that's a great quote by Dolly Parton because we talked about it before. Sometimes it's hard to be kind to someone that's struggling. And those are the people that need it even more than someone that's already doing a good job. Yesterday was, and we talked about it very briefly during dismissal, was President's Day, when we celebrate all of our presidents, but more about Abraham Lincoln and George Washington. So there are some fabulous books on all of our presidents in the Media Center. There are the Who Was books, and this is Abraham Lincoln, and he was my favorite president of all time. I can remember doing a report in 4th or 5th grade about Abraham Lincoln, and ever since that, I've always read so many more books. Even as an adult, there's lots of books based on Abraham Lincoln and his leadership and things of that nature. So this is good for 3rd, 4th, or 5th graders. And then here's the Tales of Famous Americans, and there's lots of famous Americans in here. And there's George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, but there's also like Thomas Edison, Harriet Tubman, Jackie Robinson, Benjamin Franklin, Davy Crockett. This is definitely, though, a 4th or 5th grade book, okay? And then, Winnie would like this one, Presidential Pets. Presidential Pets. So I'm going to read the first little page here.
I was looking to see because one of them had a crocodile.
One of them had a crocodile? Mm-hmm. It says here, many of our presidents owned several pets that history books sometimes forgot. Yes, they had dogs, cats, fish, and birds, but several of them owned pets more absurd. Bear cubs, for instance. Can you imagine having a bear cub? A bear cub, for instance, lived in the White House. One president even had a pet mouse. A pet mouse, you're right. Goats, cows, raccoons, horses galore, turkeys and snakes, a parrot that swore. So turn the page if you want to hear more. So it just talks about all the different presidents.
It was John Quincy Adams who had a crocodile that he kept in the bathtub.
And it goes in order with the presidents, but this I just turn in the middle. Again, this is probably a 4th or 5th grade book. But kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd graders, 3rd graders, you can take it home and have your parents help you read it. Oh, here's Abraham Lincoln. I wonder what his was. But it tells you about Abraham Lincoln as well. It tells you about his pets and his accomplishments as well. So I'll put those books out as seen on Tiger TV for you guys to check out. But again, lots of books about all of our presidents in the Media Center. Just ask our favorite media coordinator, Mrs. Hancock, and she'll show you where they are. Well, today's Tuesday. We got Mrs. Glazer here, so welcome back. We missed you last week.
Thank you.
And so we got trivia today.
We do. And so because Mrs. Glazer was out last week due to an unexpected little injury or thing that happened, I wanted to talk about organs.
Organs
in your body.
Organs in your body, okay.
Yes, because I had to have my appendix taken out because it was time for it to go.
It was time to go. They told you it was time to go.
They told my body did. And so your appendix is like this big. It is so small you wouldn't think that it is. So I wanted to know for K through second, what is the most important organ in the body?
What is the most important organ?
What is the most important organ?
Okay.
In your body. So think, what do we have to have to function, to live, so
okay.
think.
I got a good
For
idea.
them, what is the most important one? For third through fifth, we have a lot of organs.
We do.
You probably would not know how many, but I want to know, what are the vital organs? We only have several vital organs. So what are those vital organs?
So you want to know the names of the vital ones?
Yes.
What are the names of your vital organs? That means the most important
Do you want me to tell you
organs.
how many there are? How many vital ones there are?
I'm guessing about 7 is my guess.
There's 5.
5. I was pretty close. So there's 5 vital organs. Can you name those vital organs? It shouldn't be too hard when you start thinking about it. You can name probably 3 or 4 without thinking too much about it. So, all right. So vital organs. First of all, so it's vital organs. There's 5 of them. What are they for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade? And then K2 is...
Which one's the most important?
Which vital organ is the most important organ that we have? All right. We'll talk about most important. We got Tiger TV with the narwhals, and they are super excited. They're smiling there. They're ready to go. But before we do that, we got to have the Vienna way. You ready, narwhals? All right, here we go, narwhals.
Respect, responsibility, teamwork, and excellence in everything we do.
All right, Tigers, have an excellent day. Love you guys. See you later.
Today, good morning and welcome to Tiger City TV. Today date is Tuesday, February 17, 2026. The weather today is partly cloudy with a high of 60 degrees. Happy birthday to Violet Karen. The lunch menu for today is crispy fish sticks with Cajun roulade and roll, crispy fish sticks with Cajun roulade and roll, chicken tenders with yogurt and graham cracker fun lunch, seasoned black beans, savory green beans, carrot and celery sticks, and assorted fruit.
Did you see me standing there? No, I heard. I was like, what are we doing? Hey, cows! Mrs. Coon is your next top tiger! Oh my gosh! Yay! Thank you. You're welcome. I'm giving this top tiger award to Mrs. Coon because she does so much for all of the kindergarten teachers, and you guys don't know this, but she has been so supportive of me and all of our friends here at Vienna. So I think she deserves to be our next top tiger. Do you agree? Yeah!
The word of the week is cooperation. Cooperation means working with others and sharing tasks to make things easier for everyone. The kindness quote for today is cooperation is thorough conviction that nobody can get unless everybody gets their Virginia burden. After the show, please follow your teacher in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Have a great day, Ty.